Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Weigh In Wednesday video. I'm April Lauren. I'm on a journey to lose 200 pounds. I have lost over 80. I have less than 120 to go, and I am vlogging today. I made some French toast. This is Greg Doucette's Anabolic French toast. It is really, really good. I didn't love the stuffed stuff as much, but this is amazing. And then it just has like a serving of Greek yogurt and then 50 grams of blueberries on top. So in today's video, we are going for a walk with the pups. I have a dental appointment and I'm gonna work out and answer a few of the Q&A questions, and it's Weigh In Wednesday. So there's always a jumping around menu down below, and I'll see you after this. I have a dental appointment. I think I told you guys a while back. It's been a long time since I told you this, but I cracked a tooth and or something. I can feel it. And I was like, oh, it hurts. And then I was like, oh, it's really not that bad. Like 5 minutes after it happened. But I got like this thing and I started looking at it and I'm like, maybe that's bad. That's worse than I thought. And then I started feeling a little bit and I'm like, why didn't you already go to the dentist? So it's been a good day, and hopefully going to the dentist doesn't make it not a good day. So let's go. Let's go to the dentist. All right. Well, my tooth is filled and my face is my face is numb, but he did it numb. Like, I feel like normally when I get something like this done, which it's been a long time, like my whole face is numb and like half my mouth won't smile. But anyway, my tooth is taken care of. All right, so we are about to head out, me and the pups, but I have some groceries. I want to do a quick little grocery overview. This is very unexciting, but I thought, why not? I haven't shown groceries or anything like that in a long time. And it's one of my favorite products I'm going to show you too. So let me show you. Okay, so lately, like I said, I've been making that Greg Doucette French toast. So I use this bread. It's only 45 calories a slice. So it's super low calorie doing the Anabolic French toast. And then I found a recipe for the muffins that I think I'm going to try to make later today. And it asked for PB2 powder. So I've got that. And then I just grabbed some cheese. We've been making quesadillas. We're out of Greek yogurt. I love the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. It's when I'm doing most of the recipes that I make using this, I am not using a full serving. And Greg Doucette just did a video making chocolate pudding, which I like chocolate pudding. 12 grams of protein, 80 calories for the low-fat cottage cheese. I think he did fat-free, but that was not an option. So I just got this. And then for the muffins, I got unsweetened applesauce. And then I thought, why not just get 2, and then I'll have some on hand if I want it. This is my favorite cleaning. I usually like the liquid better, but if you haven't used this for like cleaning stainless steel, porcelain things, ceramic, it is such a good cleaner. I highly recommend. And honestly, the powder probably works better than the liquid. I haven't used it in a long time. I like the liquid, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So if you've never heard of this, highly recommend. Then I got some Greek yogurt. This is the Greek yogurt that we eat most often. I like the strawberry. He likes the key lime. So we were out of the key lime. I got him this. And then these are for the doggies food that I make. And then I use just white rice is what the vet said to do. So we do some veggies in there and then the turkey, and I just follow what my vet said to do. Then we have some light Miracle Whip, only 20 calories. I have been making tuna on rice cakes, and that has been really good. And so that's what this is for. Then I've got some chicken breast. All right, I got the puppies loaded in the car, and we are going to the park. And then we have some beautiful blooming going on outside. It is definitely spring here in Fayetteville, and I love it. So we moved in last year after this season. So everything had, like, all the beautiful blooms that I'm looking at now had just gone away. So it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right, so me and the babies are on our way, and I haven't walked at this park in quite a while. Oh, you're really close. Chippy, come back. Okay, so we are walking. We have gotten the excitement out of our system of being here. I feel like at first they're always a little over eager to, like, go. We have to, like, remind ourselves of what it means to heal. And anyway, so we're out walking. Wanted to give a little weigh-in Wednesday update. This week I weighed in at 269.1 pounds. So last week I didn't weigh at all. Like, I didn't weigh for the weigh-in. I'd been in a bad place and it's like, do I still want to do this? What do I want to do? And I just put my shoulders to the wheel and kept pushing along, decided not to weigh, and I was also on my period. And I've just been going forward. Oh, it's pooping time. So, and just like that, we're back. So, as I was saying, 269.1 pounds this week. I'm so excited. I think that's like right at 3 pounds, maybe a little over 3 pounds. I don't remember exactly what I weighed in at 2 weeks ago. But very, very happy with my weigh-in. And just, I'm continuing forward. Slow, sustainable change. By far, the best part of my journey has been, there's a helicopter flying over us, has been my mental changes. When I started, all right. Having a smelling moment. The helicopter has passed. Probably better to talk now. We're having a little sniffing, smelling moment. I dropped the camera. It was a fun time. I'm most happy about the mental changes. When I started my journey, I knew I wanted to go forward without punishing myself for being who I was. I don't think I could have imagined to aim for where I'm at in any sort of way. I feel like I might be at one of the best places I've ever been in as far as my relationship with myself, meaning while I am still significantly overweight. Okay, we're just gonna have this conversation after the walk because I forgot about all of the helicopters and things. So we're gonna come back to this because I feel like it's important. When I started my journey, I decided I was gonna be more, I don't know if forgiving is the right word, but that I was going to work with myself to figure out what I need to finally, and I don't say finally, for the first time, to figure out what a healthy diet, what a healthy food relationship looks like for me. And I'm still figuring those things out, and I'm okay with that. Like, my relationship with food, my relationship with my body is the best it's ever been. Until I started approaching myself, my life, and my weight loss in this way, it was an ever-ending cycle of self-loathing, self-blame, crash diets, diets failing, me failing the diets, all of those things. And I've had a few blips along the way. I got COVID, gained a lot of weight back, I lost it, and I quickly rebounded from where I was. And then we moved, I gained a little bit of weight, but not much, it was just a few pounds. And then I went through a mild depression, and in historically looking at my life, whenever I've gone through a depression, I always gain a lot of weight, and I did not gain a lot of weight. And I am so happy that I am here right now today, and I am going to be that, 50, 60-year-old that's outworking the me today. Like, that's my goal. I want to be 50 years old running Spartan races, making the me today like proud. If I were sharing anything with anyone else specifically, I hope it's that you feel like you're worth doing the work to figure out what you need. No random diet product or protein powder or diet pill or influencer or trainer or anyone is ever going to be your answer. We have to be our own answers. We have to figure out what we need, and then we have to take accountability and responsibility for that. And I don't agree that by taking ownership, you have to bully yourself. I love who I am, and I want that for other people too. It makes me sad when I hear other women, regardless of their size, talking negatively about their bodies. And it's not just overweight or obese or morbidly obese. We're talking people who don't have any weight to lose, that are in their healthy BMI range, just hating their bodies, hating who they are because of the way they look. And if you hate yourself today, if you don't do work to change your relationship with yourself, you'll always hate yourself no matter what you weigh or no matter what you look like. So you're worth the work. You're worth figuring out what you need to be happy, to be successful, to lose the weight. And I am about to head to the gym, so I'm going home and putting these babies off and getting my workout on. Alrighty, so we are home. The hair is frizzy. I just had a quesadilla and I'm about to go work out. So I'm going to answer a few of the questions from the Q&A I was going to do, and instead of doing a full Q&A video, I think I'm just going to separate these questions out and answer them and work out portions of my video, or maybe when me and the pups go for walks in the future, I'm going to work them in. So I'm going to work through as many of the questions as I can on various videos in the near future. So today I'm going to start with a question from Hannah the Horrible. If y'all didn't know, Hannah the Horrible has an amazing channel of her own, and she always has the most interesting topics, so definitely check out her channel if you haven't before. Her question is an update on what happened after you increased your calories after getting all of that testing. And I failed at even trying, so I increased the calories, and almost right after I started going through a pretty rough time mentally, and I, as I've shared before, went through a bout of depression, and I really didn't track much at all. And tracking is something, it's very triggering for me. It's useful for me to lose the weight, but it's not useful in that it is a added stress in a very unproductive way to me. So all that to say, of course I increased the calories, because when you don't track very well, you're gonna eat more than you think you're eating. But at that same time, I did not give it like a fair shot to be able to report back, even though I just talked for a really long time about it. What show am I watching is the second part of that question. And I'm not currently watching anything, but I did watch 1883, the prequel to Yellowstone, and loved it. Highly recommend it. I also love Yellowstone. It's a completely different type of show, in my opinion. So if you hate Yellowstone, you might love 1883. You hate 1883, you might love Yellowstone, but those are two of my favorites right now. I also love Outlander. I think that the new season's out, so I might start watching that. How did you go from barely squatting the bar when you began your journey to squatting 250 plus pounds? Absolutely amazing. Thanks, Sarah. That is so sweet of you to say. I think a common perception or like thought is to lift heavy, you have to be lifting super heavy all of the time. And when I started with the bar, and then I did end up adding weights, I was doing so many reps of those that I was building strength and endurance in those muscles. And then I think just that mixed with the weight that I carried around and still carry around on my frame, it's made my legs incredibly strong. And so when I started working out in October and felt more comfortable adding weight, I was able to start at a pretty high number. I was working out with one of the trainers there, and we were switching off on the bar, and she was loading. And at one point I was like, okay, I'm going to do this math. I'm going to figure out what's on these bars, because I'm not sure about this. And I think that day we had lifted like 180 pounds or something. But when I started trying to figure it out, she's like, April, don't worry about it. Like, you've got this. And so I stopped counting, and then she just loaded it up. So I didn't know what I was squatting until after, and that was pretty good. Like, I really trust the people that I work out with, and that makes me feel comfortable doing and pushing a little more than I would normally be okay with. And we were in a strength building phase for a long time, and the 285 that I lifted was at the end of that. And so I did the 2 reps, and then I did 2 reps again, and then I did the 1 rep that I was videoed, and put the weight back a little bit for regular lifting, and then I'm doing more reps again, and that is working really well for me. So Amber asked, has your relationship with your husband changed since starting your journey? Do you find it helpful that he has gotten into exercise too? What are the ups and downs in your relationship with your health journey? And I love your channel and have been watching you since the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, Amber. And my relationship has definitely changed. And it's not because our relationship has changed. My relationship with myself, like I was sharing in the beginning of the video, has changed so much that it has changed my relationship with my husband. I was so agitated and in pain all of the time. I was telling him the other day that I remember right before I started this leg of my story, if you will, before I started this weight loss journey that you guys are seeing on YouTube now, where I'm working on my relationship with food as opposed to doing some sort of fad or crash diet. And right before then, I was getting off of the couch. I was just trying to get up, and it was a struggle to get up off of the couch. Not like mentally, but like physically, it was a struggle. And I like pulled a muscle in my core, and it was sore for like a week. I was appalled. And my point is that little things like that happened all of the time because I was carrying around so much weight, and it made me miserable. So I'm sure I was miserable to be around, even though he always made me feel so loved and cared for. And he's only leaned into that throughout my journey. But I think our relationship is so much better and stronger now. And I do find it so helpful that he's gotten into fitness. When he was in the school, he really didn't do much for like that whole year. It's just awesome to see his progress and his physical transformation. I mean, he's always been strong and pretty fit, but it's been fun to see it. And he just has this passion for fitness. It makes me happy and motivates me, and I love it. The ups and downs in your relationship so far with your health journey, I'm normal ups and downs. Like, everybody has ups and downs in their relationships with other people. As far as with my health journey, we don't have ups and downs in relation to my health journey. I would say our relationship has just gotten better, gained more confidence, and felt more self-worth in myself as this journey's progressed. It has strengthened our relationship. And again, thank you so much for your sweet words and for encouraging me for so long. I really am grateful for you. Ryan asks, when you're done with your transformation, would you consider becoming a personal trainer? Great job so far. Thanks, Ryan. And probably not. I've had some experience with personal training in the past, and I am not sure that that's something I would want to do. Now, if we ever decided to open a gym or like a gym/studio, I would probably do something like that, but I don't think that I would actively train people. Let's see. Next question. You just popped up in my feed for the first time in a while, and I have to say you're looking fantastic, absolutely glowing. Thank you so much. Oh, and you're proud of how far. Thank you so much. And Stranded Taco, I appreciate you. And DJ Moore says, I know this is a lifestyle change, which is awesome, but what exactly is your end goal, time-wise, physically, and mentally? You're doing such an amazing job, April. Thanks so much, DJ Moore. And it is definitely a lifestyle change, and my end goal is to get the weight off so that I can live a long and healthy life. And whenever I give myself a hard and fast weight loss, like, goal, I feel like it always backfires on me and I go the opposite direction. And so I'm not comfortable saying like, I'm going to lose this amount of weight in this time period, because that I don't work well with that. So one thing that I am going to do is really get structured with my training plans for doing like the Spartan race and things like that. And I'm hoping that by doing that
it helps me with more weight loss. And by getting more strict, I don't necessarily mean doing more. I probably mean doing less. So, but more intentional less. So I'm kind of all over the place talking. But right now, what I'm doing in this video that you're watching, I am preparing for DECA. So at the end of this month, at the end of April, so exactly a month from the time y'all watch this video, I will be competing in a DECA. Competition for me is always against myself, and I have a time in my mind that I will share with y'all in another video. But I really want to aim for that time, and I am going to be very disciplined about taking rest days and time, and I'm hoping that that just helps me overall. That being said, I don't feel like working out is something I do for weight loss. Working out is something that I do to help me stay focused, help me feel good, help me feel strong, and it improves my day-to-day like mobility and like quality of life. It's not something I'm intentionally doing for weight loss. I do it because I love what I'm doing. So I would never recommend to anyone to do what I do. Like, everyone should put in the work to figure out what they need in order to be successful. So if you don't like working out, then I would find something else to do. There are so many awesome activities to do on a daily basis, and there is something for everyone to be passionate about. I just wanted to stress, like, I don't think working out like I work out has anything to do really with weight loss. I work out like I work out because I can and because I love it. That's why. Karen Weeks says, I started 75 Hard after hearing you speak about your second round. I was on day 39 and the app crashed. What do you do to stay motivated? Loving your leggings. Thanks so much. I got so many compliments on the leggings. The leggings are no longer made, but I got them from a company called K-Deer. Or 75 Hard. Way to go on 39 days. I know a lot of people do like Post-its or like Asana list. So Asana is like a task management thing. Like, I've seen people do a lot of different things other than use the app. I failed at doing 75 Hard and I have tabled it for now. When I started feeling unsafe, it was hard for me to go and continue to do what I was doing out and about around where I live. And so I'm still easing back into that. And while I'm easing back into my routines, I have paused doing 75 Hard. However, I will come back and do 75 Hard. There have no doubt about it. It's just a matter of when it's going to work best for me and my current situation. So without a doubt, my husband knows me the best. And I would say my mom, and they might be tied. I don't know. And my siblings, my sisters especially. Yeah, like Yenna, I have probably been closest to Yenna outside of my family than anyone else in several years. So Yenna knows me very, very well. And you guys know me pretty well, not nearly as well as like my family or Yenna, but I have definitely shared a lot here on YouTube. I am so grateful for you guys, so grateful for these questions, and I look forward to answering more in the future.
Alrighty, that was a good workout. I hope that you enjoyed my little Q&A session. I think I'm just going to keep answering these questions. There were so many good questions. Thank you so much for sending me your questions.
I am so grateful for you that you encourage and support me on my journey. If you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Love you so much.